What's up, Major League Journeymen crew? I'm here with Kei Kamara, Postgame, fresh off a nice dub for Nashville SC. I'm here with my...
To do that?
Well, listen, first things first.
Come on, man.
You guys rotated a little bit. I was a little bit upset when the lineup came out and I saw you weren't starting because you know I like a good battle with you. I'm assuming that you guys are putting all your eggs in the Open Cup basket?
I actually didn't think you were going to start either. You can't be starting every game now, like you say. You can't be. You're too old to be starting.
Listen,
every
bro.
game,
I think we have a combined age of about 80 between us. All right,
that's bad.
I don't start every game now for sure. And when I see my name in the lineup, man, it's like I'm a kid on Christmas, bro.
Are you like? You want the coach to let you know a few days before if you're gonna start?
You know what? It is kind of like a few days before you start to find out if you're gonna be in the team or not. And honestly, with our group, like this isn't gonna be all about Nashville, but like you've seen the midfielders we have. Like we have such a good deep midfield that there's so much competition that when I do find out that I'm in the lineup, it's like I said, bro, it's like Christmas morning, bro. It's shocking. But it's good that we have so much depth because we can rotate, right? Yeah. We rotate every game. We have Open Cup. We have Leagues Cup. We have MLS. So listen, you got the old body right here, the old legs. You got to keep them fresh. But I want to start with you.
Yep.
We got drafted together, 2006, MLS Superdraft. I got drafted 6th overall. You got drafted 9th overall. Is there any hard feelings there, or are you good with that?
I'm okay with that. You know why? because Josie didn't get drafted.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that.
You got. Okay, so you also
But
got.
we were on the same combine team, so that was what was amazing.
We were.
I was.
You know what's funny? I was upset. I thought I had a good combine. I was gonna win. I thought I was gonna win combine MVP. And then they broke my heart. There was. That's when I cared about the individual accolades. I don't. But let me talk. I want to ask you about some individual accolades right now. You are, I think, 2 goals shy of passing the 2 dinosaurs that I do this podcast with, Dan Gargan and Alan Gordon. We agreed Landon Donovan is the GOAT of U.S. soccer in history. You are for sure going to pass him on the all-time goal-scoring list. I want to just know how that feels going into that and what that's going to be like.
So if he's the GOAT, what does that make me if I pass him?
Exactly, bro. See, this is why I love that.
It's great. Actually, I watched the first episode. You'll be shocked, but I watched it.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
And I love it. I love the debate, and I love what you guys said, because to me also, Landon is my guy. Like, Landon is top. He's by far the best U.S., soccer player ever in the history. And I love what he did, being in the league, going outside of the league. And it's crazy. We used to get together in the off season and train in LA. But I don't think he knows how much of an influence he had in people like us,
For sure.
What we're doing and playing. But it's amazing to see, how far I've come to be able to, have this many goals and just, a couple away from tying his record. But the overall to me really is Chris. It's Wando. Wando, we have this connection of we are the only 2 players that play Division II soccer.
I know, Cal State Dominguez Hills.
Cal State Chico, that's right,
bro,
baby.
Could you have even imagined back in 2006 that you would be like on the precipice of, honestly, MLS history? Like you are going to go down as one of the best goal scorers in MLS history. And like, listen, we talked about the journeyman status, right? We've played for 15 different MLS teams combined, and we've never once shared a team
together.
That's crazy to me. Do you have to pinch yourself coming from where you came from to knowing what you're about to achieve?
I think so. Yeah, no, definitely I have to. And, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, really, just a little bit coming from a civil war and then, moving to the U.S. as a refugee and becoming a U.S. citizen and going through college or high school, college, playing soccer and then getting drafted and what are we, 18 years in the game now and playing. It's amazing. It's some of the things, like, for example, I said I used to work at the Home Depot Center, which was StubHub, which was Dignity now.
Yeah.
Before all that, And
you've seen it all, bro.
Yes, I've been around, the Kobe Jones and them back in the days. And then now to really be there and my high school coaches, my college coaches and club coaches are the ones that really deserve and are really proud of what I'm doing. They're the ones that text me and say, wow, you're just a couple goals away. But when you talk about the journeyman, and I'm going to say...
Do you consider yourself a journeyman?
What you said, in the past episode when I watched, when you said, you know what, you was maybe a little bit hurt when you hear that.
Yep.
Somebody calls you that.
Yep.
So when you guys started the conversation, I was like, it hit me a little bit. Then I looked up the definition, someone that's reliable, and not outstanding. I was like, you know what? I'm reliable and I'm outstanding. So I am not, if
You're
I'm
not
not
a
a journeyman,
journeyman.
that's
Okay,
fine.
okay.
You guys can keep that title. But I'm going to say this. I'm going to say what I've done in the league as a striker, I'm going to put myself up there as one of, the top strikers in this league, because no one is going to move the amount of teams that I've moved and kept, scoring double-digit goals
that
wherever
consistency.
you go. Exactly. So what you said about, okay, yes, we can go to different teams and this, but what did I do? And it's nothing personal.
Sure.
But when you say that and then you say, okay, maybe I didn't win a MVP, which is true. I haven't won an MLS Cup, which is true. And then I go back, but what if I would have won, the Golden Boot or the MVP in 2015? Because I think I was the best, even though Javinko got it.
Yep.
I scored 26 goals that year, and I didn't
You were
get
balling
it.
that year.
Exactly. And then let's backtrack to last year when I lost again to, comeback player of the year, when I left the league for a while, and then Higuain gets it.
Yep.
So maybe, yes, I don't have those tags and that big thing. So I go back to my question I asked back in 2015. Will this story have changed if I word the red, white, and blue instead of a green, white, and blue?
Maybe. That's a great question. Wow. Potentially. So I want to know, for me, you're easily one of the best goal scorers in MLS history, but we both don't have an MLS Cup.
Yep.
So for me...
Which is sad.
I know, bro, but for me, I don't have any goal scoring records I'm chasing. I don't have any assist records I'm chasing. So I'm going to put you on the spot right now, right here, right now, because I think you're going to play till you're 50 if it means you can break that goal scoring record. But what would you rather have right now in this moment? You retire with the goal scoring record or MLS Cup?
MLS Cup.
It's that easy. See,
MLS
and that's why I know, because you're a team player. You always want to work for the team.
Everywhere I've been, seriously, it's always been that goal. When the GM calls me or when I speak to someone, I say, I am traveling this journey that I'm on because I'm chasing an MLS Cup. And that's what I want. So when I made that sacrifice last year to take the lowest, pay cut in the MLS history, I believe I did. I was hoping for an MLS Cup.
And you guys, that Montreal team was nasty.
Yeah.
Balling.
I told myself, I say, wow, is this going to be my story that I'm going to write, that I did that and I won an MLS Cup, and I did it.
Man, that is profound. And I would agree with you. I love that because you're a striker, you're a killer, you score goals everywhere you go, and you have to have a little bit of that selfish, I'm going to score every game energy. Yeah. But to say that you would rather have an MLS Cup over the goal scoring record, I think that says a lot about you.
I would, 100%. Maybe other people would say this. I know I'm a goal scorer. I know I can score goals. Listen, I've worked,
But you value team success.
Yes, I've worked. Look at what happened when I played for Kansas City for so many years. I know you mentioned that I left just before they won the MLS Cup. And I missed that, But then I come back in Columbus, we lost it in the final. And that hurts. But when I keep looking at all those things, I'm like, what's missing?
I think to be so close, because I lost my final back in 2010 with FC Dallas, to be so close and have a taste of it and then not be able to get back to it, which I haven't been able to get back to it since then, is that hurts even more. Yeah. But I want to get you out of here on these two quick hitters. Yeah. The best city that you've played in that you would have liked to stay longer?
No, don't do me like that.
We'll put Chicago out.
Don't do me like
tell
that.
Me.
No, because even the guys in the locker room, everywhere I go, they ask, "What's the best city? What's the best city?"
You have to have one.
Well, obviously, I'll probably.
It could mean anything. It could mean career-wise. It could mean lifestyle.
I think
family.
Yes, I love where I'm at right now. Obviously, with Chicago, but I'm still new in Chicago. But it's very close to that, which is Kansas City. Kansas City is home. It's been home. My wife is from there. My kids are going to school still in Kansas City, and when I just fly back to town and drive my kids to school in Kansas City, I'm like, this is home. Like, I miss this place.
And it's a place where you had a ton of career success.
We were Kansas City Wizards.
Yep.
Kansas City Sported. To what you guys have here today.
Yeah,
that's what was there.
Different.
So I miss that.
You were playing on a baseball stadium.
We were playing on a baseball.
I remember that. I scored a nice goal. Jimmy Conrad actually gave me a beautiful pass, and he was playing for Kansas City back then, and I scored. That was one of the few goals I scored.
Come on, Jimmy.
I'll get you out of here on this one.
Yeah.
The city that you have never played in that you would have liked to play in your career?
I say Kansas City is home, but also, that's the lights telling us.
Hurry up, bro. Hurry. We got to get out.
But it has to be LA. LA is my homeland. Obviously, coming from Sierra Leone, I lived in LA. I went to Cal State Dominguez Hills. We played the combine in LA, at my campus in thing. But
I
tried a few times to go there because I felt like going to one of those teams. Maybe I would have won a MLS Cup, but I wouldn't have played much.
I can see you and Chicharito up top, but nah, Chicago needs you, bro. Good luck in the Open Cup. Good luck this year. I hope you break that record, bro.
I have to take my hat off to you too, my brother, because for what you've done, journeyman, if you want to call yourself that.
That's where I'm at. It's a good thing. We're taking back the word.
It's crazy what we're doing and what we've done. Maybe many people don't remember us in the history of MLS, but I see you every time I see you. I'm just like, if Dax is going, I gotta keep going. And we're family men now, man.